Hello, welcome back. Take two with my friends Addie and Stanley. Are we good, Ads?
Yeah.
Okay.
What everyone doesn't know is what happened like 10 minutes before this.
We don't need to talk about what are you talking about? Anyway, we're back.
Everything's perfect.
Everything's dandy. Millhouse.
We live perfect lives.
Everything is Millhouse. We're back. Another episode of Beer Talk Season 2. Season 2. Episode 2, Season
2?
4. Sorry.
I'm confused.
It's episode 3.
Episode 3, Season
Are
4.
you new?
Are you new?
Kind of. Anyway, we're back. I'm getting bullied again. Thanks for tuning in. Addie,
What's up?
why don't you say hi first?
Hello, everyone.
And then we have Stan.
What's up?
What's up? Wait, trying to be cool?
Yo, don't make me sweat so soon, man. We just started.
How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing tonight?
You know what? Night recording is a vibe.
You like it?
True.
Night recording is a vibe. Honestly, I had a really trying day at work today,
Oh,
and then remember, I'm like, yo, I get to have beer with my friends tonight, and then immediately I
Aw.
felt better.
Oh,
Yeah.
Really?
No, for real.
I
Wow.
feel so special.
I guess
John,
I
that
shouldn't,
sounded sarcastic.
I shouldn't voice my opinion anymore. Me too. I also look forward to.
Shut the fuck.
Wow, rude.
I also look forward to our recording. It's not like on Wednesday nights I go to bed early, right?
Do you go
Dude,
to
it's
bed
9 o'clock.
early?
When do you go to bed?
As early as possible, actually, to get my 8 hours. No joke.
Do you actually get
When
8
do you
hours?
wake up?
Yeah. 7-ish if it's 8 hours.
Okay, you can go to bed at 11 and still make your 8. Okay, relax.
That's
That's
also
too late. Anyway, we're not here to talk about sleep. We're here to talk about a beer of the day. Collective Arts
Wow, we're really moving along today.
Ransack the Universe.
He really wants to hit those 8 hours.
I do.
Yeah. This episode's gonna be like 20 minutes.
It's another Collective Arts Ransack the Universe West Coast style IPA. Guys, pay attention, please.
Wait, hold on. Can I just ask, where did you find the triangles? Literally, I was.
That's what I said.
No, you're the one that said triangles.
No, I said.
Oh, you said
Stan
triangles.
said it.
Because literally, I was like not paying attention, and then I was just like, oh, it's orange, it's got patterns on it, must be triangle.
Because
I was very, very confused. I was like, did I grab the wrong can?
we have a
And then
can
John's
with
like-
triangles.
And then John's like, yo, this thing's got no triangles on it. And I look at the can, I'm like, oh shit, it's got tigers.
Oh my god, I was so confused.
Correct. It has tigers. It's another Collective Arts. Stan, did you just pick it up because of the tiger? Sorry, or the triangles?
No, I picked this up because I wanted to talk about IPAs because I know that again, this is like a whole like season 4 theme where it's like, okay,
Right.
we've like gone far enough into this journey of like beers and like drinking beers and things like that.
Mhm.
I think our opinions of IPAs must have changed because I know John's yours certainly has.
I have.
And I think mine has as well, right? So I wanted to have like an IPA to try and then just talk about our opinions of IPAs. And then as I was browsing, and Addie, this is when we were like browsing for all of your stuff. The only IPA I could find at the beer store at this time was Collective
Ransack
Arts.
the Universe.
Yeah.
True. Addie, it smells like IPA. So
Wait, are we
Oh,
cracking it
wait,
open?
hold
already?
on. Crack it
I already
open
cracked
first.
mine open. I already cracked mine open.
Bro, like you're like on a schedule today.
Seriously, he's on the bullet train, like the
Man,
You're talking
Japanese
so
kind.
fast too.
Pali,
We usually
pali.
we talk shit for like 10 minutes before we
I
even
know,
crack open
right?
the beer.
It's been 10 minutes.
It's been
4
4
minutes.
For us, it's been 10 minutes, not the audience.
It's been 4 minutes. Don't sip, Stanley. What the heck? Smell it. You cheater. All right, well, I guess Stan
I
already
mean, it
sipped.
smells nice, but
You like
cheers?
it? Cheers.
Oh. This might be the
You know
first
what?
IPA in a very long time. No,
That's
this
so
is the first IPA
shut
I
up.
like.
Well, you haven't drank IPA in a while because
I've never liked any of the IPAs we've had.
Wow, okay.
Oh,
What's your opinion on this one?
I like it.
I'm surprised that you do actually because I like it too. And that's not.
Wait, hold on. Are you
I know.
insulting me? Like,
I'm
I'm not
not,
at your level.
I'm
I'm
not.
not at your IPA level.
See, I knew you were gonna go there. I'm not. I'm just saying because it's so bitter. Well, okay,
Actually,
there's like 2 levels of bitterness to it. Like the first sip,
okay.
it has like the beer bitter, and then the
Right.
second part of it comes along is the IPA bitter. which
The
I
aftertaste. I
appreciate.
see what you mean. Yeah,
I
the
appreciate
aftertaste
that.
is
Yeah.
disgusting.
Wow.
Sorry.
I am.
This is your first sip.
I know,
This
right?
is nighttime Addy, guys. I'm like extra like everything.
What about you, Stan? What's the vibe?
I honestly like my first sip reminded me of like, oh, this is an IPA, and then
Yeah.
I actually like the initial hit of it, but I don't love the aftertaste.
That's the IPA vibe, I think.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. And then so I was reading the can, and the can says it's a West Coast style IPA.
Correct.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I did the work and looked it up for
I
us.
knew it. Thank you, Addy.
That's why it said app not focused. Okay, true.
Because I'm not focused. I'm like, I'm doing other shit. But yes, so a West Coast IPA is a specific type of IPA characterized by extra intense hop bitterness, a dry
Right, this is-
finish,
That's what it is.
That's exactly what
and
it
it's
is.
very citrusy as well.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna add. Yeah.
Yeah, so like compared to like a New England or a hazy IPA, which is supposed to be more like juicy, fruity, a little less bitter, this one has more intense bitterness to it. I think I know why I like it better though, because I always like a dry finish. Like even with my wines, I like very dry, like white wine, for example. So I think that's why I like this better. I think the dryness kind of masks some of that initial bitterness. So I don't get the initial bitterness, which usually puts me off.
Right.
But that aftertaste bitterness, I can see like it is more intense than usual IPAs. So that leaves like a bad taste in my mouth. So there's only two ways to fix this. Either I just don't stop drinking or I don't drink this at all.
Or you starting to like IPAs and you found yours.
I won't go so
Yeah.
far to say that, but you know,
Have
it's
you
a
found
close
yours?
one.
It's a close one. Yeah.
Mhm.
You could be like, oh yeah, I like IPA Ransack. Also, by the way, 6.8%. So
Yeah, it's a strong one.
yeah, it's a
Ooh,
stronger one.
strong.
I think that's why it's drier. I think.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I don't also taste any kind of sweetness, and
No.
the top of the roof of my mouth is the citrusiness, like the brightness of it.
Do you get that like kind of fresh, citrusy, like crisp feeling?
At the top, yeah.
At the top. Yeah, I get that too.
Yeah. I was gonna bet guava on it because my guava bells were ringing, but it's probably
No.
it's probably the citrus, like the zest that I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm thinking more like a nice grapefruit, like a nice red meat grapefruit. That's what I'm tasting,
Stanley?
I can see red meat grapefruit.
right?
I felt that like when I was drinking this, I think the first two things that hit me really hard was like, oh, this is an IPA bitter, and then I'm like, oh, oranges. But I feel like oranges are a little bit off.
Well,
And I guess like grapefruit would be the more correct.
Citrus. It was citrus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's citrus. Yeah.
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 Which I mean, it's nice. It's a good contrast.
True.
I haven't had an IPA in a minute too, though. So
What's your favorite IPA?
Yeah.
I think the one with Space Invaders, I think, is pretty close. It's definitely a Flying Monkeys one. I think.
That's
I
true.
had-
You've called back to it a few times.
Yeah. I think the Flying Monkeys one. I'm not sure which one, but if you give me the beer, I would remember. But yeah, I mean,
Like you recognize the can?
the taste as well.
I like juicy ass.
Oh
Maybe-
yeah.
That might be it. That might be.
I
it.
That
like
was
juicy
one
ass.
of you guys' favorites.
Yeah, that might be one.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm surprised. Also, it looks like this.
Wow, audience, so
Yeah,
descriptive,
wow.
right?
You guys
It
got
looks
that
like
one?
this,
It looks like
guys.
this. You guys got that?
Very dis.
To this to
It's
the
very this.
listeners, it looks like this. Okay, it's very light actually. There's no amber.
Cloudy.
There's no amber at all. Yeah, it's cloudy. No amber at all. Honestly, very typical of IPAs. I don't know if
It looks kind of golden, actually. I don't know if it's just the camera or like my settings
my shirt.
or your shirt. True, you're wearing a yellow shirt.
I'm
Thanks
wearing
for
a
deceiving me.
Yeah. Very IPA, very cloudy. I like it. I think for people who don't drink IPAs, they would hate this.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
I can see
for people who don't drink beers generally,
True.
like they're gonna be like because I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah.
season 1 me, season 2 me even would have been like
Right.
yeah. But then now I'm like, oh, like layers.
Right? There are layers. Yeah, there's a verticality to it.
Yeah.
True. I was
Do
gonna
I like
say.
this about myself? I don't know.
It's because
I
you feel
mean-
pretentious,
That's true.
but you're not pretending.
You truly do now have
Correct.
like a palate for it.
Exactly.
I guess so,
Exactly,
yeah.
man.
Oh
It's
no,
the-
you know what? Even saying that sounds pretentious.
Yeah, like I don't know how I feel
I
about
don't know.
this.
I don't know if I want to be like this.
You don't want that. Yeah. You don't.
I
want
don't know if
that-
I want people to know I'm like this.
You don't have to be so public about it. You know.
Guys, we're on a podcast.
Okay, I understand, but for like
This is
the,
gonna be on the internet
the
forever.
20 people that are listening, you know, like they have an idea. And to
They
be
already
fair,
know we're pretentious.
and to be fair, when we do talk about these beers, for the most part, plenty of the people who do tune in are like become curious to like, oh, I wonder what it does taste like, and they want to try for themselves.
I'm so curious if someone's listened to our podcast and saw a beer like in a restaurant or like
True.
at LCBO and will be like, oh, yo, like I heard
remember.
these 3 ding dongs talking about this on the podcast.
Whoa, 2 ding dongs.
Then what does that make Addy?
Ping pong.
But hey, excuse me?
Addie's the ching chong.
Like I really wonder, but anyway, if you're listening to this and you're just like, oh, like yeah, I tried something you guys recommended or tried on the podcast, let me know because I'm just genuinely curious. But I feel like it's funny because we've had a lot of beers, right? And
Yes.
we keep
Yeah.
kind of like calling back to this. My opinions of IPAs certainly have changed. Like at a restaurant now, I can very confidently say I want an IPA when I want one versus before I'm like, yeah, I want an IPA not knowing what I'm getting myself into.
And then having to stick to it because you
Yeah, and then having to be like, yum. And then I'm like, can I get extra calamaris, please?
Rude. And then you just leave it and you just nurse it and then it's warm and then it's,
And then it's worse.
worse.
It's worse if you nurse it.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
No,
it's
yeah.
you never
warm.
nurse it.
Yeah, so then you're just like, ugh, terrible. But now, like, actually, I quite enjoy IPAs. And then now, if I'm like ordering an IPA at a restaurant, like, I'm totally aware of what I'm getting myself into. And I'm like, yes. And then when people are like, can I try some of yours? And I go, are you sure?
Are you sure? True. You're like an adult, you know?
Yeah, I'm like, are you sure?
By the way, this will be bomb with calamari, I think.
Yeah.
Like
I
the
think so.
greasiest.
Like I was about to say, yeah,
deep-fried-
like the crispiest,
Yeah,
lightly
yeah, yeah.
fried.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
thickest
yeah.
breading.
Yeah.
No, it's like bread, you know, it's like a loaf. It comes out of the fryer.
And it needs to come with like some kind of a creamy dipping
yeah,
sauce.
exactly.
Not marinara?
Just cuts
No,
through all
no,
that.
no,
No,
this is
because
like a
marinara is
creamy
already
sauce.
acidic, bro. Come on.
Yeah, yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
I can see marinara with this.
Oh yeah.
Double down on the acidicness.
I don't know. I like that.
You mean acidity? Yeah, acidicness is not a word.
Acidic. Sorry, I never use that in my line of work. So
Acidity? True.
Acidity.
Acidity,
Toxicity. I
You do.
use.
I was gonna say, yeah, toxicity. you use. What are you thinking about?
Where am I?
You were talking about
Lost.
IPA and how you enjoy it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, like I quite enjoy it. I know John. I think you've been like a convert since like end of season 2, beginning of season 3.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And then Addie, what about you? Because like I feel like you even just said like you haven't had an IPA in a minute.
Mhm.
What's your take on IPAs now?
It's funny because you're like, oh, I think all our opinions about IPAs have changed, and I'm like, no, it didn't. And I'm like, no, you know what? It did change. I further confirmed that I dislike IPAs
Wow.
heavily.
Why?
Like it's bitter in an unnecessary way.
Whoa. Okay, chill. I could say that
Unnecessary.
about whiskey being too, you know what, like.
Okay, because like I like very peaty, very smoky whiskeys. Like that.
Is this the end of our podcast?
Like the aftertaste of whiskey to me is like it leaves this nice like smokiness down my throat. It's like
Yuck.
having like a nice wood fire pizza, you know, like there's something different about it. It's like a pleasantness that stays behind versus
that's
like
the
an
thing,
IPA is just unpleasantness.
No, but that's the thing. The same could apply, and obviously in a different context, for any other drink, especially in terms of IPA.
True.
I think
True.
it is very easy to dislike because you're like, oh yeah, IPA is just bitter. Like that's all there is to it. But as we've dissected the verticality of it, I was like, oh yeah, at the top it's a little more citrusy, in the middle, and then like the really hoppy bitterness at the very bottom. I think
Yeah, it's just now I have a better like description of why I dislike it.
Like you're formulating a like a informed decision, informed kind of choice.
dislike. Yeah. It's
informed
like
preference.
yeah, it's not like, it's like, oh, I don't like this because it looks funny. It's like, no, here's why I don't like it. Let me write you an essay. Like, that's how I feel, right? So, still don't like IPAs. Will I have one if there is no other drink left on the menu? Sure.
Yeah, it's called Ransack the Universe.
Where are you dining?
It is the end of the world, and it's the last bar standing, and the only drink left, because all the other drinks have been drunk, is an IPA.
Wow. Yeah, by me.
Yeah, you can have everything. I'll even give you that last drink for the end of the earth.
I don't know. I feel like the more I sip it, the more I'm kind of like, I'm okay with this.
You get used to it.
It's always the IPA, like it's the first like wave of bitter.
Correct.
And then like once you're over that, you're like, yo, this is like, I don't know. Addie, I'm going to ask you again like halfway through the episode if you change your mind. Because I feel like this is like quite enjoyable after that first wave of bitter is like gone.
Yeah, when you acclimate.
Yes, but also I feel like I should not be like doing the whole like trying to get air and the
like wind it up. Yeah.
Yeah. No, like you just gotta like drink this.
Yeah. You just drink it. I also don't think. I think, and now that I'm thinking about it, I think what I appreciate a lot about beers in general and why I'm such a is proponent the right word? I don't know why it's at the tip of my tongue. Anyway, a proponent for beers is
today's proponent and verticality.
Word of the day, yeah.
Yeah. $8.
I think it's like 10, 12 if not.
Verticality is a $12 word. I don't know, man.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so.
$8 actually?
I'll give you like
people have no fucking clue.
Under 10.
Okay, under 10, fair enough. Still more than 5. Anyway, what I appreciate about beer is how honest it is. And like, yeah, I get it. Like, if you're a whiskey drinker or a scotch drinker, I think it would take a lot of time and effort to be adept at identifying notes and flavors and things like that. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying beer doesn't take effort either, but I'm saying like, I think it would be a lot shorter time, like especially how distinct IPAs are compared to, something else that's like more off the shelf kind of situation. And it does fair. I don't like, what was it? I saw on Reddit how somebody was hating on IPA, and if you like IPA, you're just pretending.
Did you get mad?
I didn't get mad, no.
Did you get rage baited?
Not at all.
No, that's not true.
I'm not the type, but I don't know. They were, I know I did. They were, it was Addie.
No, okay. As much as I dislike it, I will not say those who like it are pretending, because I know some people, John, genuinely like it.
Yeah, they were, because like, how can you just drink something so bitter and so unpleasant, etc. Like, you have to be pretending.
But like that's what people say about coffee.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what people say about scotch.
Yeah, that's just life in general, bro. Let people enjoy things, Like, just because you don't enjoy
always
it,
dislike it. Exactly.
Right.
Don't be yucking other people's yum.
Facts, exactly. 6-7. Anyway, we.
Oh no, you did not just do that. Oh my god, guys.
I'm cutting that out for sure. Oh I saw a couple's Halloween costume. I wanted to suggest to Mo. Also, it's relevant because it's Halloween coming up. It was literally a husband and a wife. Obviously, they're taking their kids out for trick-or-treating. And it's just a cutout of the wife has the 6. And the husband has the 7. And they're hugging each other and they're both like... It was pretty funny. For those, if
Man,
you know,
am I that
if you know,
old
you know.
person, like, get off my lawn because I'm rolling my eyes at this?
If you know, you know. I mean, let people have fun, bro.
I know. Sure,
we said some stupid shit.
Yeah, 100%. Absolutely. We started this with stupid shit.
We did, But yes, we are that much older. Anyway, Stanley, I know we were supposed to talk about something today, but you wanted to derail.
I don't know. Like, we could keep
Wait, what are we talking about today?
Like, originally, I had planned about like, okay, do we want to talk about things that like the IPA? Have we changed our minds or opinions on something that we used to strongly believe in? But I know that we can always also talk about other things. Like, we were talking about our parents on social media and sharing like, I want to say like internet folklore. Like wisdom to us, right? Like everybody's gotten one. Everybody knows what it is. Where like your parent will send you I want to say Facebook because I feel like that's like
It's
the
the-
most
yeah, yeah, yeah.
parenting
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
to do.
Right.
Like they will send you a Facebook post about like how you shouldn't eat fish with like yellow scales
Yeah.
because
Something
like, it's,
random.
like
Yeah.
because it's like, you know, higher in arsenic or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Some like, and then like
Mhm.
actually, you know what? Like I saw a YouTube video today. Did you know that like internet memes today are considered folklore?
Wait, what?
What do you mean?
So like literally, instead of just a person telling another person something and then that person telling someone else that same thing,
Mhm.
memes are just the 21st century version of folklore.
I
And
get
I'm
it.
like, whoa.
Yeah, I would liken it to like a Chinese proverb.
Yeah.
Stop.
One, no, because it's like a Chinese proverb is like one sentence, 4 words, and then there's like a whole story behind it. Some memes are like that, so I feel like
It's one pictures,
it's one picture,
2 sentences, and a whole story behind
exactly. It's
Holy.
very similar.
Wow.
That's bizarre.
We are communicating via memes.
Yep.
We have transcended, you know.
that. We have transcended the 20th century communication.
Who cares
into
about
the future.
who cares about the eloquence and the accuracy and the elegance of using the
Yeah.
right words to express yourself?
Or the right numbers?
When you can just be like, I'm never gonna financially recover from this.
Oh my god. You know
Right?
what? When back in the day, you know when actually I don't know if you guys used it. When we used MSN, did you guys use MSN?
Hey, we were
Messenger?
talking about that
Yeah?
earlier
Okay.
before we press record.
Do
No,
you
we
remember-
weren't.
We were.
Wait, I wasn't not here.
You were. We were like, and you were like, remember if you press the button, it'll shake your screen. I'm like, yeah, it's called nudging, Stan. Come on.
Oh yeah. Wait, Addie wasn't here for that.
Addie
wasn't
was
here
not.
for that.
Yeah. That's why she brought it up. Anyway, sorry, Addie, continue.
But yes, like you know when MSN Messenger started, I don't know if you guys did it, but everyone started to shorten all the words, and then instead of like good to go or like be right back, it's like BRB, G2G.
Yeah, that was
Stuff
like
like that.
our era of
Like our language or
shortening,
slang
yeah.
or whatever.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
sure we
Right?
invented LOL. I'm pretty sure.
We invent
Basically.
our generation invented LOL and OMG for sure.
I'm
Yeah.
And
pretty
then there were like Chinese versions of it.
Okay,
like,
Yeah,
that
I'm
never
out.
made it to Western culture.
Like
But
YYDS.
using English letters like ORZ.
Yeah, or PUA.
Right? Like if I say ORZ, there's a very specific subset of
Stop.
Asians that will understand what I'm talking about, and they're like, "Oh my god, ORZ!" And then like for people like John to be like, "The fuck is this?" Right? Am I right?
Can I just add, since we're in
Mm-hmm.
the context of messengers, did you know that emojis in America, for example, like the smiley emojis and things like that,
Yeah.
it focuses on the shape of the mouth, where emojis in Southeast Asia focuses on the shape of the eyes.
Oh, interesting.
I see that.
I can
Like,
I can understand that.
I
yeah.
see that.
With
I
the-
see a
with,
lot
like-
of eye ones where they're like they look to the side. and
Exactly.
they're,
Where
like-
here we're just like colon O, colon parentheses. It's all
Yeah,
just
yeah,
called. Yeah, it's just a 2 dots.
That's interesting.
Good to know. right?
So did you guys use that kind of language when you guys used Messenger, like
Who didn't?
emojis?
We didn't.
So actually, I very quickly stopped doing it. I think
Wow.
I tried it, and then I forgot. There was a guy that I liked, and then he was like,
Classic.
I know, right? He was
The
like,
reason why she stopped doing anything was because of a guy
Because of a
that
guy.
poisoned it for her. Yeah. Go for it.
but he basically was like, something along. Okay, he actually sounds pretentious now that I say it out loud. He's like,
You're drinking an IPA. You're fine.
he was basically like, I don't understand why we are so highly educated, and on Messenger we are like
come
dumbing down our language and not even.
Girl, you're in
using
high
full-
school.
Yeah,
I know,
and he's
that's
like-
chill.
And then he's
dude.
like,
Highly
we're not even
educated?
using. He's like, we're not using full sentences, and we're not even spelling out our whole the whole word.
Holy.
So he was like, I don't subscribe to that. I will always use full sentences and spell out the whole word. And I'm like, and then 14-year-old.
What is he doing now? What is he doing now?
Stop.
Tell me what
know
the
what
guy's
he's-
doing now.
You know what he's doing now? He's
Last I
tapping.
remember, he is actually one of these. If I remember correctly, he was one of these sous chefs that opened one of like the first. One of some
No one cares,
very
he cooks.
fine
I cook
dining
too.
restaurant
Stop.
over
Oh
in Canada.
my god.
Yeah, he did okay for himself.
Mm.
Yeah,
All right, good. For
But
you.
but he's the guy that types laughing out loud, literally.
like yeah,
That
Or,
is crazy.
Yeah. Or like, yeah.
That is crazy.
I am laughing. Ha ha ha.
With like
13-year-old me was like, yo, this guy is so smart.
with like proper punctuations and like
Yep.
capitalizations.
H, A,
yeah,
H,
capital
A.
H A.
Yep.
Only 3 though,
Psychopath.
because 4 has is grammatically incorrect. Just so you know.
Jeez.
That's crazy. But who didn't use that? You know.
You know what though? I like okay, like I know I shit on that guy for like 5 minutes, but like okay, I understand where he's going, because like for me, I have a pet peeve of like, okay, when people type U, but they don't type YOU, they just type the letter U. I'm like, bro, you can type 2 more letters.
Stop. Until
Or
now.
how about K? Are you okay with K?
K, I'm fine with, just because
Oh,
like
okay.
I don't. But like for example, I don't know why. I think it's just YOU that I have an issue with.
Is it because it's disrespectful to you?
I don't know. Maybe this is like because I'm drinking an IP. I'm like, I am important.
Wait. I would argue that single K is more disrespectful than you.
I don't. Maybe because I haven't received a single K.
I'll get you.
Oh.
Don't worry, I got you. I got
Because
you.
usually it'll be like KK,
Yeah, yeah.
like, or whatever. But like if I feel like if I received a single K, it would have not been because of the fact that it's not OKAY or okay, but it's the fact that someone sent me 1K as a response
I
that I'm
think
not okay with.
exactly.
I don't. What are you King?
And
Right.
I think if you are the type of person who will reply with a single K, do the world a favor, just don't reply.
Oh,
Right. No, truly.
Seriously,
like,
do the
I
world a
agree.
favor. Just
You know
don't
what?
reply.
Speaking of that, I think WhatsApp has messed everyone's responses up, because like, you know how they have like the autofill replies now?
They
Uh-huh.
do?
Yeah, like if you when you get the message on your phone, like if you in your pull down menu, it gives you some options for
Correct,
like
yeah,
an auto
yeah, yeah.
reply.
Oh, I turn that
Yeah.
off because sometimes I
I
press it, I feel wrong.
hate it.
How many
Yeah, I hate it so much, because like there's so many times that I would ask my friend something. It'd be like, "Hey, are you free to come over tomorrow at 5 p.m.?" And the response is K, and I'm like,
They're not your friend.
They're
I'm
not.
like, are you like okay, like yes, or is it like, oh, like I don't understand what you're okaying, or like it'd be like a multiple choice question is like, hey, do you want to go have noodles or do you want to have rice? And they'd be like, sure. And it's like, bro, like, but because those are the options for auto response, and they just click something.
Do you feel like it's an auto response thing, or did they like?
It's a person thing.
SURE, and then I'm like, what does that mean?
That's even worse if it's
That's
like
what
you
I'm
type it
saying.
out. Oh my god, I would lose my shit.
I
if
think
found
I
out that someone
know.
typed that.
I think when you get a notification on your phone and you can
Yeah.
click reply with, or like reply, it'll autofill it for you, Stan. So like it will say
think-
like sure, no problem, or like thank you, like depending on the context
Okay,
of
I
what the
can
message was.
very confidently say I've never
Use
done
that feature.
You've never
yeah?
used
Yeah,
it.
I've either just ignored you straight up,
Yeah, fact.
No.
right, or like I'll open up the message and respond to you.
I should figure out how to turn it off, because I've accidentally used it unknowingly. Like, I don't know, like we've had group chats, like say it's John's birthday and then someone types happy birthday and I pull the menu down, but I accidentally click you're welcome.
I'm
I've
pretty sure.
totally done that before.
I'm pretty sure if it would be like your reply first suggestion would be happy birthday as well, like reply with. I'm
I don't
pretty
know,
sure.
but like I've done something stupid where someone
Speaking-
else said something and I'm like, you're welcome. And I was like, oh, why did I do that?
Speaking of autofill dumbing down stuff, research and don't source. Trust me, bro. Okay, but research.
What's your source?
Trust
Trust
me,
me,
bro. Research. Apparently, there's some study and research about with all the AI stuff that we have that you don't even need to type, and like people are legitimately losing their ability to spell things properly because
I have lost the ability to spell certain words. Absolutely, because I'm just counting on like Google or
whatever AI
GPT
yeah.
to help
fill
me
it in.
correct it.
Correct. And most of the time they will, right? Like
Yeah, I think I don't know the. Okay,
go for it.
God damn it! Now that
What
I
word?
said
What
it.
word do you not want to spell?
God.
So I cannot confidently tell you the order of E and I in the word receive.
It's I before E except C.
Yeah, see, like
That's meaningless to you.
That means nothing.
To be fair, I get confused with that too. Even with weird, the word weird.
really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
because
Oh.
because of the rule I before E except C.
Oh,
That's the,
is that like a general rule for English?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. You haven't heard of this?
Oh, no, I'm ESL guys. What the hell?
Same. I'm ESL too.
Oh, I mean, technically, yes, to me too. English was not my first
So
language.
wait, so you guys don't make an effort to spell it properly and like legitimately think about it before
I do.
before
No,
you
honestly,
get
I
the
do.
red squiggly line underneath?
Every single time when I have to spell receive, I'm like, God damn it. And then I would try to type it. I'm like, I'm trying to sound it out. I'm trying to type it out. And even after I type it out and it's wrong, I'm like, okay, I gotta correct this. And I'm like, I backspace and I type it out the right way. And then I'm like, okay, I gotta spell it this way the next time.
Yeah.
I never do. Because every single time I have to spell receive,
You do IE, VE. Yeah.
yeah, or something.
No, that would
See
be
how
what you do.
how I get around that is on my. I don't know if you guys use this feature. Like instead of tapping to type it, I use this.
Oh no, you're a swiper.
I'm a swiper. So I'm just like,
I
know
you just
these
lost
letters
respect
are
from me.
in there.
Oh no.
I'm like, I know these letters are in there. I'll just draw a few circles and see if it works.
Dude, you're a swiper, Addy. I've never seen you swipe.
Yeah, I'm so quick in responding with
You're a
swipe. It's
swiper?
so easy. Yeah. And it's to the point where I've like trained my autocorrect. Certain things that I swipe, it'll spell out certain things for me.
By the way, I don't know
Wow.
why I feel so strongly against swipers.
You're not the only
So
one.
many people are just offended so quickly. It's
Right?
like, what?
Like, actually, a lot of people don't like the swipe option because they haven't trained it yet.
I swipe sometimes, but that's only when I have one hand. Like if I have two thumbs available, I'll always type. But then if I only have one thumb available, then like I will swipe, and like it's not as intuitive for me.
I didn't have a phone until I was an adult. Did you guys have the keypad phones?
What do you mean by
What?
like the one that has a whole
I had a T9
all the
phone.
letters? What's a
What's a-
T9? Oh, a
Like,
T9. Yeah, T9.
Yeah, where if you have to
One,
type
three,
out
five.
S, you have to type out 7 4 times.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the
I had
keypad.
that.
Yeah. The keypad. So you guys did have that.
Yeah,
You guys
yeah,
have
I did.
used that. And maybe I think because I'm so biased about tapping instead of swiping is because I didn't have because it would be so inconvenient, right? To be like a fast texter, quote unquote, when you just know how to like keypad text or whatever. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Because it was really big in the Philippines when I was growing up that, you know, like people text so much and that's their main communication, right? And like these people have like, you know, 500 APM, you know, like actions, like it's like it's like a typewriter with their phone, like how fast they can text, you know? And maybe because I got a phone way later in my life, that it's only then that I'm using, you know, I'm used to the tap. When if you had that, when swiping is so much more convenient,
Yeah.
right? So that's why you kind of cater to more swiping. I don't know. I think that's.
I think
that's
so.
wrong.
I think I jumped on the swipe once it was even released. I'm like, oh my god, this is so convenient. This is so easy. I can
Yeah.
text people on one hand. Like I jumped on that immediately. And then when voice messaging, like voice to text came out, I also jumped on that right away.
Oh, did you?
I
Oh, you
used
know
it-
what?
yeah.
I voiced a text in Chinese. So I voiced a text to my
too.
mom. Because like
Dang.
it takes forever for me to type in Chinese.
Like
Because like
pinyin.
the thing is, I don't even type pinyin.
Oh,
Right? Like I type in bopomofo, which is like a
Oh, shit,
whole
that's even
different
harder.
set of letters.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
the worst thing is that like I can't. So normal like English keyboards and stuff, they won't have your bopomofos on
Yep.
it. So you just have
Yep.
to remember where everything kind of is.
Yep, yep.
Mhm.
Right. And
It's
then this
impossible.
very like again very specific like Taiwanese people problem.
You know, I was gonna be like, yeah, me too. But this is the only time I have no fucking clue. I know pinyin. I've heard of pinyin, but I've never heard of
Yeah.
Wobble.
Yeah, and then so it's like okay, like there's only a very subset of people that will understand this
Yeah.
struggle. So like
It's true.
not even everyone's like, what is this? I'm like, it's like this whole thing, like I can't explain it to you.
But at the same time, I know people who use Bopomofo and they're like, it's so much easier. And I'm like, it probably is.
Honestly, versus pinging, I much prefer Bopomofo.
Oh, okay, fair. I've never tried it because I'm like, forget it. There's no way I'm memorizing this.
Yeah.
Can we retract? Can we?
Oh, so yeah, what were we talking about?
Oh, I was about to say, you know, you opened this by saying like, we're going to talk about the previous generation and how old people deal with technology. And then we
Actually, I
talked about was us.
I actually opened with let's talk about some of the opinions we have changed over the last year.
We're just exposing how old we are because we're like, back in the day, this is what we did.
Yeah, you guys are so old. What the hell?
Okay, bro, you're not that much younger than us.
So
Nice
anyway,
So anyway,
what is like some of the things that your parents have sent you over social media that you're like, what is this?
You know what? It's so funny. Like, I love my mother to death. Like, love this woman. She is so adorable. She
but
is
if
so
there's
loving, so
one
caring.
thing that I will kick her down to hell for, okay?
But no. But God save her soul. She has been baited so many times by fake news.
I
Oh,
mean,
no.
yeah, that's just a
And, like,
generational problem now.
It is. They don't know how to recognize it. Like she'll send me things and be like, "Did you know like
Yeah.
so and so has a secret child?" And I'm like, "That's fake news." And she's like, "How do you know?" And I'm like, "Because other than that one YouTube video you sent me, nothing, no one
No
has
source.
ever
Yeah,
there's
yeah, yeah.
zero sources other than
Yeah,
that one
yeah, yeah.
video." Or
Yeah.
like
Like
other
sometimes you're like Donald Trump, like fake news.
yeah, I'm like, no, fake news. And then like sometimes like not my mom, other people have
Yeah.
sent like that I've seen them send either me or people that I know like AI videos. Oh, what was it? There was one video last Christmas where like the Eiffel Tower turned into a Christmas tree, and then
Oh,
somebody sent it to
shoot.
Eric, and then I'm like, that's AI. Like they know that's AI, right? And then when he told that person, dude, that's AI, they were like, it is, but it looks so real. And it was like, yes,
That's the
that's what
point.
AI does.
Yo, but that's like a real problem though. Like some of the AI
Yeah.
videos now, even for me, sometimes I'm like, yo, is that a real video? And then I have to like watch it 2 or 3 times. And I'm like, no, that's definitely AI.
Oh
It
my
is.
god,
Like-
yes.
Like there'll be like I don't know if it's like on your TikTok pages or whatever.
Yep.
Sometimes there will be like those can you tell which one's AI? And like
Yeah,
usually
yeah.
in those videos, I'm like I ace it every single time because I do want to be like, yo, can I tell?
Yeah,
And I'm
same,
like,
same.
yeah, I can tell every time. But without that context of could this be an AI video, and then especially sometimes when they remove the watermark, which by the way, incredibly unethical to do. You people like don't do that.
Yeah.
You don't have those watermarks on these videos. I'm like, yo, is this an AI video? I can't tell.
Mhm.
And sometimes when these videos surface, like the
Yeah.
context of in which it surfaces is very harmful.
Yeah, it's
Right?
true.
So I'm like, oh, I don't know if that's like a good thing or not.
Yeah,
mean-
I've seen that too. It's really annoying. Like I've seen these videos where these people are talking about like, I'm a doctor. Here are the health benefits of XYZ, and I'm just like, I'm 90% sure this is AI. Like their mouth doesn't really match the speech, but I'm like, but it's so close that I'm like, I'm not totally sure.
And what's even worse is that, let's say that guy who said that he was a doctor
Yeah.
is a real person. You
True.
still don't know if they're actually still a doctor.
Also true.
You know what I mean?
Did you guys hear the news from China where they're now making influencers? Like influencers, if you want to give opinion on certain topics, like certain professional topics like health, law, and like
Ooh.
I think a couple of other like very
Yeah.
specific, like highly trained topics, you must be like trained in that
Credible.
profession. And you must be credible. Like literally you need a license.
Correct.
And if you don't have a license, you not only get your account banned, but you get fined.
Oh shit.
They've
Oh,
employed
like-
that. Yeah.
Yeah, like they literally like this is like a law. And then
Mhm.
so like actually, you know what? This is a good question for you guys. What do you guys think about? Like I certainly have feelings about it, but what do you guys think?
I think that makes sense. There's a lot of misinformation out there, man. But at the same time, I'm a little cautious because I'm like, even if you're a lawyer, your opinion could be wrong. Or like your interpretation of the law could be problematic. So I'm like, it makes sense to me, but at the same time, I'm like, that could still be problematic. I mean, like, for example, there are doctors that are pro-vaccine and some doctors that are not, that
Correct.
are not like anti-vaccine, right? And they both have their points. They both point to research, whether or not one research is better than the other. You gotta look to it, but like,
But I think that's the point, right? Like if you're a doctor, you can point to research versus like if
True.
you're just like
A
if you're just
dude.
3 ding dongs on a podcast drinking
Two
beer,
ding
saying,
dongs.
like okay, I like the law, but I'm also wary of it because I feel like it. Okay, maybe I just hate my profession. I think it gives lawyers too much.
Oh my god!
Like truly, I think
Someone
it really
give her
does.
a hug.
No, I think it gives us too much credibility. Like some lawyers
agree,
gonna
I
come out
agree.
there and be like, you can get away with law, you can get away with crime if you do X, Y, Z, and people will be like, well, he's credible, or like, she makes a point, and I think that gives us too much credibility that I I'm kind of wary about it too.
But I feel like that gives you like a level of accountability for your job, right? Like let's just say you
True.
do say that and then you're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, like totally go rob people, you're not gonna get
Mhm.
charged. And then people do it and then they're like, Adeline told me to do so, and how come
Yeah.
I'm being charged? And then the police is like, bro, you robbed somebody, you're getting charged.
Yeah.
Right? Like I think that kind of like hurts you professionally, no? Does it not?
True. It yes and no. Especially in my profession,
True.
everything depends, right?
True.
Like that's like the golden line that every lawyer says. You go to any lawyer and they're like, "Do I have a case?" And they'll be like, "Well, it depends."
You can the goal is to always weasel your way to have
Exactly.
a case.
Right.
And you know what's even scarier, I think that supports what you're saying, Ads, is that there's such a pedigree to being a lawyer that like if you say you're a lawyer, it's like, oh, not only is this person knowledgeable, but like they have a really wide sense of, you know, like grasp on things, which
It's not true.
right now all the time, right?
No, man. Do you know how many dumb lawyers I've met?
See, exactly, yeah.
I'm
Right.
like, damn it, how'd you get in?
Exactly. So then it's even worse. But to answer Stan's question, I do support that, especially for, you know, I mean, obviously everybody's like, oh, here we go again with CCP and their censorship and, you know, all that
Right,
stuff.
right.
And stuff. But like,
But like the move makes sense, right?
it does with the
Yeah.
direction that we're heading to right now, and like the amount of things that I mean, back then you would just type a status of like, oh yeah, by the way, I don't believe in COVID, you know, and that's just like
Right.
that's just a Facebook status, right?
Mhm.
But now you have like an AI video of a guy in a coat, you know, in a lab
Ooh.
coat, and it's like, you know, test tubes and stuff like that. This is what
Yeah,
COVID
yeah.
looks like, or whatever, you know, and it's just like, what the hell, man? Like, where's the line?
Yeah, that's true. Oh, you know what? I forgot which network was it. There was a network that did a study on that, like the guy in the lab coat thing. There was like apparently people you can just hire someone to do this, and like basically their line is like, I will wear a lab coat and I will say these lines so long as I don't say the words that I am a doctor or like I am certified or I'm an expert. You can hire them to do the ad and they don't cross any line because they never said they're a doctor. They never said they're an expert, but they can wear a lab coat and they'd be like, this is great for your gut health. And then naturally, obviously, we associate like, oh, they're in a coat. They're either a scientist or a
Correct.
doctor.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they've never told you that, so they
No,
get
no,
away
no.
with it. And
I feel like
yeah.
there just need to be more rules on like media commercials and like
Yes.
general broadcasting, because like
Yeah.
there used to be a thing where it's like I think like the saying was like, oh, like 2 out of 3 dentists agree on this. But I'm like, dude, if
Yes.
you've only asked 3 dentists, you can say 2 out of 3.
Yeah, yeah. That was a
And
whole
like
thing.
it was like a legitimate thing that like
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, yeah, and I'm like, yo, like that's messed up.
Yeah.
So what's your opinion on it, Stan?
I am for this thing. Actually, I
Right.
think that this is more important, especially in North America, than in like,
Mm.
for example, places
True.
like China. Because I feel like China is already so policed that
Yeah.
like people take, I think, these things very seriously, and then like especially for like medical and things like that, like they don't take it like just very lightly. But I
True.
feel like there
True.
are a lot of, I want to say like. I'm trying. I'm
Choose
trying
your
so
words. Yeah,
hard.
yeah, choose your
yeah. I think okay, got it. I think there's just a lot of influencers in the West that
Mm.
that will say very outrageous things, and then they will
Mm.
say things with very, I guess it's the same thing everywhere. Like they will say things with such conviction and like
Yeah.
confidence
Mm.
that people are like, oh yeah, this must be true.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know, and then I get like, that's the whole thing with the whole like GMO thing, right? It's like, oh, GMO is
yeah,
better
yeah,
for you, and I'm like, how?
Oh, have you seen those videos with some person walking through a grocery store and they're like, let me read you what you're putting into your body? And they basically like point to ingredients in like cereal and like granola bars and they're like, this is why you're fat. And they're like pointing at the bad ingredients or whatever. And then like, I will see those videos and then I'll see like a doctor or like a dietitian respond, like stitching the video and being like, the thing he pointed at that sounded like a scientific term is just natural sugars.
Yeah,
Like, it's
sugar.
salt.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's salt. You know what I mean?
Glucose.
It's glucose, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And they're like kind of like debunking it, but you see that video first, like the
Correct.
person's like fear mongering first.
Correct.
And,
Yeah.
and then you get a professional that comes in to be like, hey, this is fear mongering. Don't worry about it. You know?
Like I think there's just like there's been so many of those like, oh, like I think especially with TikTok it's more prolific. It's like you're drinking water wrong, or like you should be adding electrolytes. I'm just like, bro, just like drink water. Just any way you drink water is the correct way. You sip water, correct, right?
Exactly.
You gulp water, correct. Like, drink water, yeah.
Good for you.
You know, I think what's funny when you guys mention like, you know, not controls but like law, right? So you guys know I work in advertising, and
Right.
actually
We
Surprise.
had no idea.
surprise, but when actually one of the laws that was very interesting to me was, if you guys didn't know, in BC, Vancouver, they don't allow, or rather it's very limited to have billboards, to build billboards. Like literally that's law, because it blocks the scenic view, or like it dirties there's the nature like preservation, etc., etc. Also, another rule in Canada is that you're not allowed to advertise to anybody who's at an age of, like, this is off the top of my head, maybe like 7 or younger.
Yeah, there's
know?
like
Yes, I agree with that one.
So
I think children should not be
Advertised to,
to.
correct. So that's like legally, you know, written down. And those toy ads are actually, you know, meant for the parents. They're like, oh, look how happy the kid are. That's probably my kid's gonna be that happy, right? And, like, it's all colorful, etc., etc. But obviously, like, in the context of misinformation, there's no law. 2, there are no consequences.
Yeah, seriously.
Right?
For who?
For the people who are misinforming.
Or who are the people who are pushing that information?
I guess
Correct.
individually, like
Correct.
there's very little consequence for them to bear to
Yeah.
put something false out into the universe.
Correct.
Right.
I don't want to get into it too much, but there's recently
Get into it. Let's go. Like,
Yeah,
there's-
that's the
there-
whole point.
recently there's this scandal with some Japanese content creator, and she's Caucasian, and she was basically saying how, oh my god, Japan is basically turning into, like, it's degraded. Like, there's like a big
what the-
degradation that's been happening in Japan. And her thumbnail is literally like, you know, has graffitis everywhere, right?
Right.
But somebody found out, or somebody rather, you know, reverse engineered it, and she put the thumbnails there, or she put the graffitis there rather.
wait, so
what?
she graffitied in Japan, took a picture, and was like, "Yo, this place is messed up."
Worse, she edited the graffiti into the thumbnail. The graffitis aren't there at all.
Wait, what the F?
So she just made
Wait.
up.
She just made it up. Yeah.
Okay, no, that's stupid. That's really messed up. I
Right.
don't like that.
And so she's like, oh, and then and again, it was she had a full video on YouTube and obviously in TikTok short form, right? And she had like millions and millions of views on this, right?
Right.
And so it was like a compilation of like her documenting like even like homeless people, and like she's saying, you know, the homeless crisis, and basically like somebody who's a content creator in Japan, that this guy basically called her out and called this person out and basically like, hey, you know, there's a lot of beautiful things. I don't think you're over sensationalizing everything, right? And like,
Right. Clearly.
like, this is like to a fault. I know like you want to get clicks and all these things and stuff like that, but like at what cost, right? Like, where are we stopping? And this is where the whole morality thing comes from, right?
So I have a question. I want to tie it all the way back to the very beginning of like what we were talking about. And like, you know what? This is great because I knew we could do it. Okay, unscripted. I knew we could get here. I used to think that being an influencer is like the greatest thing in the world. I thought it was so cool, and I thought it was like, wow, like what a thing to be, right? And then
Right.
as time went on, like literal children want to be influencers when they grow up. When they look at people like Mr. Beast or like whatever, like they want to be that level of like that's how they want to make a living for themselves.
Yeah.
But I feel like more so today, like people are just like shitting on influencers. I'm just like, yo, dude, like being an influencer is not cool anymore. I feel like being an influencer, in fact, is such a thing to be like, oh, like you're an influencer. Like it's kind of something to like.
I think
You
it's
know,
only
I
the
don't know.
older generation, like our generation and older, that are like cringe about.
Do you guys feel that though, or like I don't know, because like I feel like if someone came up to me and I'm like, oh, like maybe not like immediate, oh, what do you do for work? But if someone told me like, oh, like I'm an influencer for work, I would be A, very interested, and then B, I don't know, I guess like a little bit
Sus.
judgy of.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
Edgy?
really, like,
Yeah. Like
it's
you
a
start
full-time
from
job.
judgy and then you kind of wait for them to prove you wrong.
Because I feel like I've heard so many stories of like entitled influencers asking for
Right.
collabs and then like blackmailing like
Yeah.
restaurants or shops and be like,
Oh,
oh, if you don't do this with me, then like I will leave a bad review. And like
Don't
to
you
me,
know
that's
who I am?
yeah. I'm like, oh,
or like the
why would you
influencers
do
that
that?
like do things on purpose to like rage bait, like the influencers that
That's
like went to South Korea and like
yeah,
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
in
yeah.
person basically.
I
Nuisance,
feel
yeah,
like that's
nuisance
kind of
streamers,
my that's my kind of like impression of influencers now. And
Yeah.
like, do you guys feel the same way? Like, has your opinions changed on influencers?
You can go ads.
My opinions never changed because I always felt that way.
Oh,
I've-
really?
Yeah, I've never looked up to being an influencer. I've always felt like being an influencer is a really big responsibility that a lot of influencers do not take seriously. That was always my opinion. And I think if anything, like it hasn't changed, it's doubled down on that. Like I do think like if you're gonna be an influencer, like you realize like if you are successful, people are gonna watch you and people are gonna mimic you and people are gonna follow you. You better take that seriously. If you're gonna be like a dick and be a nuisance around, like you're a pretty shitty person. Like I've always felt that way. So like I've never looked at influencing as like a cool thing.
Can I
I've
call
always
out
liked
though?
it.
Like, I feel like there's a big difference between like people who put out content and people who put out content with the intention of being an influencer. Like honestly,
I
like for example, like we put out content.
Right.
In my opinion, we are like not influential.
No.
Even if we get a following, I don't feel like we're influential because we're not trying to change people's minds. We're not trying to like make people gravitate towards one or the other. This is just literally us talking shit on the internet.
But inevitably, if which is like a really big if and probably never gonna happen, if we for some reason hit big, right?
Yeah, but like
Don't
we
you
don't
feel
even
like we need to be a little bit more careful with what we say and do?
but like we don't even interact with our fans.
No, you don't have to. But that's the thing, you don't have to. And I think that's where the responsibility
Are we
comes, right?
influencers?
Like,
Okay.
John, what do
Sorry.
you think?
We are one sponsor away from being an influencer.
Yeah, it's true.
We are literally one
I guess
sponsor
we're
away from
never
being
gonna
an
get
influencer.
sponsored. We'll still ask
It's
for it, but
big,
we're
though.
never gonna get sponsored.
Like, are we a big influencer or a small influencer?
But that it doesn't matter. Like
Yeah.
once we cross that line,
Yep.
then when we legitimately get paid by a company or an organization to promote something, we are
Yep.
then by contract, whatever we sign, which Addy will obviously read over, we will then have the power to influence.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
I
I mean,
guess
that is
so.
kind of our job at that point.
Correct. At that, well, not job, but a responsibility. Right?
Yes, exactly.
So it's funny that you guys mentioned this because because of my field, I have worked with influencers, and
So tell me more, John.
and you know we filter through. We're like, oh, this is the person that we want to work with, or like
course.
sometimes, well, most of the time they basically have a talent hub, like an agency.
Mm-hmm,
You know what I mean? Where like this agency is like, oh, we know the perfect influencer for you. That's like
Right.
a single mom with like 2 kids and like
Single
you know
mom who
they're-
works
whatever
2 jobs.
some shit like that. Yeah, they would have that category, right? Because we need to reach that type of audience per se, the audience that she grabs,
Right.
In any case, the point that I'm trying to get at is that like it's a job's a job, you know, and unfortunately these platforms do not care about facts. Right? In fact, it is more rewarding for you to create a short-term video that is just like bam 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 information. It doesn't matter where I got it from. Versus a well thought out video that took a long time to edit, to process, to fact checked. You will have less money versus a person who's pumping out shorts and you know and all these things. And at the end of the day, you have to feed yourself, you have to pay your bills, right? So
Right.
like
So is there a difference between influencer and content creator, or are they one and the same?
I think the line's blurred.
correct. I agree. I think the line is blurred, but there are differences. There
agree.
are a lot of differences because an influencer doesn't necessarily need to create content. For example, celebrities have a lot of, you know, they
Influence?
yeah, they have a lot of influence, but they don't, what's funny actually, Justin Bieber started streaming on Twitch.
Right.
Yo, I saw.
Yeah. And then I brought it up with Mo, and Mo was like, yeah, I guess it makes sense because remember, he started on YouTube.
A lot of
Right?
celebrities started streaming. Like a lot
Exactly.
of the queer celebrity spaces, like this queer celebrity and queer spaces started streaming. And I'm like, what? Why? What's happening here?
Yeah, because it's
Another
like
line of
that, man.
business.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
that. It's like that. I'm not saying it's easy money. I'm
Right.
just saying like, it's
Money's money.
it's where the money's at right now,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
right? Outside of being a programmer, and and like doing tech stuff, like this is the next best thing, and the entry level. Like I said, and I guess this is where we go back to like the China's proposition about like having credentials and all that stuff. In
Yeah.
here, the bar is nowhere. Like anybody can literally do it.
True.
right?
True.
You can press record on your phone, and just be like, hey, I think bananas are bad for you, and then get like
That's
a
your first
follower.
video.
Exactly, right? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I mean, it's
Well,
a
then,
little
like-
dystopian, but
My question for you is like, regardless of the difference between an influencer and a content creator, do you feel like there should be a responsibility to be aware of what you put out there?
absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You should fact check yourself before you say shit out on the internet.
But like I said, that doesn't make money, or rather, that doesn't make as much
Oh,
money.
I was about to say,
Right.
there's a huge that's a really big problem, right? Like
Yeah.
there's so many
So
people
maybe
that
perhaps not everything needs to be monetized.
Well,
YouTube, TikTok.
Well,
well,
I was just discussing this with my aunt recently, and this was a quote I heard a long time ago, but it came back, and it's like, don't you ever wonder why it's called paying attention? Because you have to pay attention. Like it's not something that's free.
yeah, that made sense.
When you can give love and giving is free.
Okay,
But-
goddamn, giving love is not free.
Well, the word in the sense of the word, it's
Right.
free. But when it comes to like, hey, you have to pay attention because attention isn't free.
Mm-hmm.
Attention is a currency.
I feel like we've like departed from like the whole subway system. We're on a subway
agree.
now.
I mean, I think it makes sense though, and I think that's exactly why this kind of medium has boomed so much, because there's so much people there who's asking for you to pay attention to them.
I guess, yeah, and then the platform itself is designed to keep your attention. Right?
Exactly.
So you're kind of like trapped. This is why it's called brain rot, by the way. Anyway, wrapping up today, I feel like we definitely hit my prompt, which is, have we changed our minds? So yeah, we did, and we also went on, I don't know, like kind of a long tangent.
It's an
Very
adventure.
long.
We went on an adventure.
We went on an
a long
adventure.
Yeah.
Did you finish your beer?
Yes.
I did not.
Did you change your mind about this beer halfway through, Adeline?
I did not.
No, you still don't like it. Damn.
That's why I stopped, because remember at the very beginning, I'm like, I really like the beginning taste, like the it was like I said, it was of the IPAs, this would be my favorite one, but I hated the aftertaste. So there was only two solutions: either keep drinking or don't drink. I chose the latter.
I see. I definitely changed my opinion on this one. Like literally, the last couple of sips for me was sweet. It was no longer bitter. It was like sweet. Like I'm drinking orange juice at that point, which is delicious. And so yeah, no, I quite enjoyed this one. I finished my can. I quite also like the can design. I like the
triangles?
tiger.
The triangle.
Tiger. The tigers.
Addie, it has triangle teeth. That's why.
I see.
Okay.
Pay attention.
Pay attention.
Yeah. Collective Arts. If you happen to be listening and want to turn us into influencers,
Yeah, true. Be the one. Be the
turn us
one.
into influencers. If you want to sponsor us, you can definitely hit us up. We'd love to try more of your beer. This is definitely not not even the second or third, right? We've had a
No.
lot of their beers before.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
like them.
Yeah, like I
We
like
like
Collective
nice.
Arts a lot. I quite like the fact that they are such a art like supporting kind of
Partnership.
company.
Yeah.
Partnership of these like artists on their can designs and things like that. It's always like 10 out of 10. So
Yeah.
if you do want to sponsor us, you can definitely hit us up on all of our socials, and you can find us at Adeline.
That is TikTok and Instagram. We are Beer Talks TO. That's BEERTALKSTO. Beer Talks TO.
Beer
God damn
Talks
it!
TO. Beer
4
Talks.
seasons.
Beer Talks TO. That sounds sweet. That's Beer Talks TO.
Damn it!
But
I was so
before
close.
we bid adieu, we have our
Da,
favorite.
da, da, da.
What is
Wait,
it?
what? What is the theme song? What's
I don't know. You have to come up with one.
I do. It goes. "Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da-da." Anyway, we're back to our favorite segment. It's called Peak or Cheek. But we have Addie. Addie, you
Yes.
have a peak or cheek topic question today.
I do. I
Okay.
do. And this has come from a lot of friends traveling.
Ooh.
Nature hikes, peak or cheek?
Ooh. You have to start. Do you start?
No, so it's you.
I
me, and
go,
then
right?
Yeah.
Okay,
so
okay, I go last.
she potentially will be the
Tiebreaker?
tiebreaker. Actually, no. I think she
No,
has to
I think
start.
I
No, no.
start. Yeah,
I think
yeah.
you start, but you don't give your justification until the end.
Right,
True.
right.
Yeah, yeah. So why don't you
I
start?
am going to say cheeks.
Yo!
Wait, was that ever a question?
Wait,
Continue.
wait. Hikes? Wait.
Yeah.
Like nature hikes.
Nature hikes.
Peak or cheek?
John?
Fuck. Fuck. Nature hikes. Peak.
Oh,
Why?
I just think different kind of air, especially in different countries. You
Okay,
know,
okay.
it not only is it actually like, source. Trust me, bro. Like health benefits. Like
Influence us.
That's right. Yeah, that's it. Like the health benefits of just different air, but also I think it's a very good way to have a. It's almost meditative, especially if you're doing it by yourself. Obviously, I mean,
all I can see is bears and.
that's what I'm
cliffs,
saying. Obviously,
rolling.
I trust that you know what you're doing and you're not just some amateur who's gonna get lost in the woods. But I think overall for the entire experience, I think it's peak. Plus, also like I'm pretty. I like nature.
How many hikes have you gone on?
Like around like forever,
Like true hikes. Yeah.
true hikes.
Yeah.
A handful.
Not like walk in the park, like actual hikes.
Yeah. A handful. A handful.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Stanley.
Okay, nature hikes. Without additional context.
Yeah,
nature
without any,
hikes,
just the name, just the word.
Yeah,
Yep.
nature hikes for me,
Mhm.
peak.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah. So
Okay, okay.
I personally quite enjoy nature hikes.
Okay.
I enjoy going outdoors
Mm.
to like climb vertically up a hill for a long period of time. However, I will say, under the circumstances that like the weather is nice. Like I don't want to
Yes.
be.
Right.
I do not want to be nature hiking when it's raining out. I do not want to be nature hiking when it's like -40 out.
Mm.
Like I will do a winter hike, no problem, and I've done one before, and it's
Okay.
lovely, right?
Mm.
But like under very mild, like negative, maybe like 5 or 10, like not actively snowing. I have my gear. It's fine.
Mm.
That's kind of like my caveat. Like it has to just be like nice hiking
right.
conditions. Yeah, like I've done a couple of hikes in and around, I guess, like places that I've traveled to. I've done a couple of hikes in Taiwan. I've done a hike in London. I've done a hike in Portugal.
Yeah.
I've done a hike in
itself is a hike.
yeah, no, exactly.
Hike.
And then I've done hikes in like Calgary. And I would love, actually I look forward to, and I would love to do more hikes as well, but like long hikes, like overnight hikes, not for me.
You know, it's fucking funny if you use this episode to like invite me for a hike and then I say no, and
Yo, I'm like, next time I go on a hike, I'll be like, Jonathan, you said it was peak.
You said it was
Collectively, right now,
Collectively,
as
Beer
of
Talks.
right now, Beer Talks for nature hikes peak.
it's
Damn.
fucked. Anyway,
oh, no,
sorry.
Maybe back onto one.
Sorry.
So, okay,
Addie.
so now I kind of justify my answer.
Tell
I
me,
say
tell
cheeks
me.
because Stan, just like you, I like hikes under those same conditions. Because there's so many conditions, I'm like, then I don't really like hikes, do I?
True.
You know what
You
I
just
mean?
like
True.
nice weather.
I just
True.
exactly. I like nice weather. I like nature. I like the
Exercise.
view. I like the air.
Mm.
Under those conditions, I feel like if you're gonna say hikes are peak, then you better like it regardless, right? It's like the
Fair.
unconditional love idea.
Fair,
That's why
fair.
to
Yeah,
me,
but okay,
like,
but no one's out hiking in like the middle of like a tropical
go.
rainstorm.
Okay, that's what I'm saying because I've seen people that do that, and I'm like, these are psychopaths. That's where I got the idea. I'm like, this. They're like, oh, it's an adventure, and I'm like, no, this is slow suicide. Like, hello, it's rain falling, and you're gonna hike. Like, it's nighttime. It's like rain falling, and it's dark, and you're gonna hike with potential grizzly bears mulling you over a hill and then falling down a cliff. Like, no, thank you.
So you're not down to see the Northern Lights?
I've seen the Northern Lights.
Like you hiked to see the
No,
Northern
I was
Lights?
on the airplane.
Oh, that doesn't count.
Close enough. Checklist.
So you wouldn't be down for that?
But that's the thing. I think because I see hikes and like these kind of like proper hikes, kind of like it's like there's a novelty to it, right?
Yeah.
It's like the whole farmers market thing. It's a novelty, not a thing that I'll regularly do.
No, okay.
You can't
No-
do
no
that.
need
You
for
can't.
that, no need
You
for
can't do that. You can't.
I can't do a callback.
No, because it's a different thing.
But it's like in the same vein.
I guess. Okay.
You know, it's a novelty thing. I won't regularly do it, and it has to be under very
Yeah.
specific conditions. So then I'm like,
Yeah.
I guess I don't really like it then.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Right.
And I think that's fine. That's fine. I
Yeah.
think okay. Well, but collectively, Beer Talks TO thinks
Yay.
nature hikes is peak. So
Yo.
We're going into winter. We better not be going on a hike, guys.
No, we're not going to hike in the winter. Like I said,
No.
right? Like,
Why not?
-5, good weather, fine. I'll go on a hike. but,
Negative
like,
5?
guys, we're not that far from Northern Lights.
We're kind of far from
We're
We're
not
kinda
that far. Like we'll hit it. We'll still be on Ontario if we just head north.
No,
Yeah,
I don't think
Ontario's pretty big, bro.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But like for
I
real.
think to see it clearly though, you need to go to like Yellowknife or something.
No. For real.
No,
for
you
real,
can you can definitely see
You see it in
Northern Lights,
Ontario.
like North Ontario. If you go like
Yeah.
north of like Sault Ste. Marie, you can see it for sure.
Oh jeez. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, but like yeah, no, like to get there.
Okay, well,
I mean,
that's
we're
another
not hiking
conversation. Yeah, exactly. But there you go. There's the caveat.
Exactly.
I'm gonna hike 3 steps out of the car.
Yeah, is there like a gondola to take me there, and then I'll
Yeah,
get
yeah,
out of the
and
gondola
that's
and
your
then I'm there?
In any case, that's our episode. That's Beer Talks season 4, episode 3. We were kind of everywhere, just as Addie's hikes are not.
Wow.
Wow.
You guys like that one? Anyway, we'll catch you guys again next time. Cheers.
Cheers.